This is our probably one of our best performing hives right now of the 3. Pop it up and see what we got. We got any stingers out, but we did smoke them a little bit. Oh man, we got some busy bees right here.
We're just barely starting to pull it out. You can see that little bit of yellow.
Yep. Barely getting some pulling out here. Awesome. That's what we like to see. It just started to pull out just a little bit. You can see that yellow on top of the white. And this hive has been very, very, very busy. Been watching them go crazy for the past 2 weeks. Let's see, probably start with this outside one. Let me get this out of the way first because I always end up smashing. Mike is in his protective
His baby cage.
Baby cage again. The mosquito net on it. There's some distressed bees. So
that sounded like the queen going toot to me.
Yeah, but it was probably some distressed bees. I probably rolled a couple. I do my best not to, but it's like impossible with that outermost frame, you know. Got quite a lot of drones going on here. Lots of drones. Don't see any eggs on this frame. This looks like just honey. That's good. The outer ones don't tend to have much brood on them anyway, so that's to be expected.
Ooh, that's good.
Look at that. This is gonna go crazy here in a couple weeks. Yep, just tons of capped workers. Awesome. All right, my wife had to take our son inside. He was just yelling. Did not like not being part of the party. So he's all settled down now that he got picked up. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, wow, this is really propolis down on the bottom. Wax down, okay. Oh, we have got queen cells. Look at those. Queen, 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 queen. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to ask my wife's opinion about this, but I think I can split this. I'm no expert, but we got these capped queen cells here. Looks like at least 3. Got like kind of an empty one in the middle there. It's got something in it, but it doesn't look like a larva. It's like dried up jelly. Okay, so we have got queen cells. I gotta be really gentle with that because I want those queen cells to split with. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ask my wife. Okay, so I had a little talk with my wife. And she agrees, she wants to try to split this too. So we tried last year to split, but we did it kind of late and we did it wrong. It was our fault and it ended up failing. So I've got a nuke box here that I made myself. This actually ended up getting some wax moths in it, but I just refroze it a couple days ago and just cleaned it out. So it should be good now. You can see on the front here, I can lock this in so the bees can't get out. Here's the plan. I'm gonna search this hive for the queen. If I can find the queen, then I'm gonna take her and put her in the nuke and we'll transfer her over to our new colony in that nuke hive. If I can't find her, then I'm gonna leave a couple of queen cells. Oh, I gotta be really, really careful not to break any queen cells. There's probably more queen cells on the bottom of these frames. So when the queen cells are on the bottom, that usually means that they're trying to swarm. Okay, pull this up gently, gently. Okay, we got drone. We got some other ones right here. So, oh yeah, they're on the ball. I don't want to put it down. Okay, this spot's pretty clear. As clear as I can get. Dang. This hive's really crowded. Which makes sense that they would try to split when there's a large population. They did have honey super the entire time. So they're still gonna try to swarm anyways, apparently. I'm gonna hopefully I can find that queen in here. I'm gonna keep looking for eggs. You know what? I'm gonna use my empty nuke box to hold some of these frames. Here's inside my nuke box, got lots of gunk in it. Okay, so this one had some uncapped queen cells. I'm gonna move that over gently. Oh, so gently. It's It's a little tight in there. I made it myself. Okay, another frame here. Like that. Okay. Okay, let's keep looking for more queen cells and looking for the queen. So I gotta find eggs. If I can find the eggs, hopefully I can find the queen. We did find the queen a month ago in here. This one also has some, they capped the queen cells right onto the bottom. That's frustrating. See them clean up that royal jelly there? They're cleaning up that royal jelly. They had that cap right onto the bottom. I can see the cap. It's sticking right to the bottom here. I didn't knock it off. It was stuck to it. So it could be the queen is already left with a swarm. That's usually indicated by capped cells, by capped queen cells. That means that they're like, okay, our queen's gone, it's time to go. Looking at this, this is all capped brood. I don't see any eggs, so I doubt the queen's right here. If we can find the queen, we can probably do this very certainly, knowing exactly what's going on. Okay, I don't see the queen in this top. I'm going to put these frames back, and they're just holding together. Come on, let go. Don't fall. There we go. All right, if you're watching this and you're some expert beekeeper, I'm doing something wrong, please leave a comment. I'm doing this, I've read several things, I'm doing this as best as I know, but the next box, just gonna crack it all around. Okay, it's sliding, so I'm gonna take that off. And I'm gonna do my best to lay it straight. Holy crap, this is heavy. I'm gonna do my best to lay it straight up and down, keeping these frames in place. If I can get it flat, they shouldn't fall. Oh, we got a queen cell right there. I missed one. I missed one. Let's brush some of these bees off, and you guys can see what I was talking about. Yeah, look, we got a queen right there. What would have been a queen. But they put it in between frames like that, so I ended up ruining it. Felt a bit of a vibration on my chest. That's always a scary feeling. So there is a queen cell right here. It's like facing up or something. But if I touch it, it's gonna break. So I need to disconnect it. Maybe I can save that one. I doubt it. They are so fragile. It's like trying to be gentle with putty or something. Doesn't make much sense. Okay. I think I got it disconnected. Hey, they're pulling out this outside frame here. That's nice. I so rarely do that. It's full of just golden honey. Look at that honey. Oh, it looks delicious. If we checked on this maybe a few days earlier, it's been about 2.5 weeks, maybe we could have caught that queen. All pollen and honey. It makes sense that there wouldn't be eggs. If that queen is gone. Come on, let's get some more queen cells here. Really doubt they're on the bottom though. That's pretty much doesn't happen. This looks like a pretty prime spot for eggs. I'm looking real hard for the queen here. This is a prime spot for the queen. I don't see a queen. Got plenty of spots right here for eggs though. Oh my gosh. Look at that queen cell right here. She is so close. Maybe she could still hatch, I don't know. I really doubt it. She's dark. So it takes about 2 weeks for a queen to hatch. Oh, look at all that weird drone comb. What the heck are they doing? More weird drone comb. This is such a strong hive. It's awesome. Right now I'm double checking. It makes sense that the queen wouldn't be here. Again, because if they cap, usually that means that the queen swarmed. Well, okay. So here's the plan. We've got one viable queen cell here. Got one failed right here. It looks like they're messing with her. They're probably trying to take her out. Man, that sucks. Oh, I almost dropped it. Oh my gosh. Oh, idiot. I need to slow down. Slow down and do it right. That queen cell's still intact. That other one is right under there. So that's 2 viable queen cells in here. So this one has some, uncapped queen cells, which probably aren't viable. They may be. Okay. This one has capped. Another one over there. It's also capped. Kind of funky shape though. 2, 3. So I need to find nurse bees that are kind of more newly hatched. So I'm thinking I want to put this frame in the nuke, though it looks empty, but it's just got so many queen cells. You know what? I'd rather have the main hive succeed, so maybe I'll leave this one in the main hive. This looks like it's got like 4 viable queens. No eggs. There's like nothing here. Okay, so this is just tons of bees. That's fine. Oh, by the way, I got stung on the butt. That's fun. My shirt kind of rode up a little bit. So that's starting to throb. Okay, what do we got? Got an uncapped queen cell. What was once a capped queen cell, but got smushed. They built it way too low. Got some larvae in here. That's promising. Like 3 or 4 queen cells. Some uncapped queen cells that are probably damaged. But it's like an empty frame. This one's also like an empty frame with more uncapped. Okay, this one's gonna go back. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's pure capped brood. That'll be good to put in there because that'll all hatch. And pollen. Okay, I think this one's gonna go in the nuke. Tons of bees. Let's look for new bees. Not a whole lot of new bees. They look somewhat young. They're kind of smaller, but they're not fuzzy. Okay, this one's going in. This is by no means a perfect nuke. The roof taps right on top, which kind of sucks. Let's give them another frame of bees. Got that 1 queen cell right there. Let's maybe give them some more honey. This is honey, pollen. Lots of drones though. I don't like that. I think this one's good too. This is just more bees, more stuff. Okay. This nuke's looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna put this all back. I'm gonna go talk to my wife. So we've got bees and honey, pollen, and then queen cells. I have to clear off the top of this because I was stupid and didn't build it exactly the correct dimension. Okay, so again on the front here I've got it sealed. So I'm just gonna set this over on our other cinder blocks. And that's got a ton of bees in there. Tons of bees. Okay, so here's the situation. I popped open our other hive. This is the one that we were having issues with, where we thought there was no queen, but I ended up finding her 2.5 weeks ago. I've looked all throughout this hive and I can only find a very small amount of eggs. And I did look in the honey super, so I looked through it here. They do have some nearly capped queen cells also in this hive. So both hive, the other hive has capped queen cells. This one has some that they're trying to cap right now. It's got like a very small opening on a couple of them. So what I'm gonna do is, this was the brood chamber. This, the second honey super, the middle honey super. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna brush some of these new bees, because I've got new bees on here, they're all fuzzy. I'm gonna brush these new bees into the other hive, into the nuke. Then I'm probably going to do 2 or 3 frames of these new bees here. So like these frames right here. So I think both hives swarmed. That's what my wife and I think. We're looking through here. We don't really see any eggs in either hive. We've got capped queen cells, some nearly capped queen cells. So either I think this queen either sucked super bad or she swarmed. One of the two. All right, so that's the situation. Sorry that took so long to explain, but let's start brushing these bees off into the nuke. Okay, so here's our nuke. Again, this thing's lid sucks, but you know, that's I've got. New bees in there. So I'm gonna take this frame out and also brush it in. So here's some of the capped queen cells. So some of these partially capped queen cells here. Man, they always just do them at the weirdest angle and I end up destroying one of them. It's so frustrating. I do my best not to, but it's just so hard. The more I think about it, the less I think I need this new frame. Okay, let's get these nurse bees, these young bees in here. I'm gonna do it like this. There we go. This doesn't hurt them. They're flying around and they're agitated, but it doesn't hurt them. They're so tiny. Oh, I hope I don't get stung, but I probably will. Here we go. More nurse bees. Oh, I dropped it. Crud. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to only do half this frame. I've got, it's still got more nurse bees elsewhere in the hive, but I don't want to take all the nurse bees from this other hive because I think they've got a queen issue too. Oh yeah, it's got more bees in there. Put this frame back. Hopefully, we've got enough nurse bees in there now. I'm sure some of them flew off, but I mean, I don't know where they'd go. They're probably gonna get lost. Nurse bees don't, they haven't left the hive yet, as far as I know, so. Okay, so here's my nuke. This is my second time attempting a split, and I think I've done a much better job this time. Last time, I didn't brush new bees in purposefully. I had 2 empty frames in it. This time I've got 1. I didn't lock it, so a lot of the bees could fly out the next day and go back to their other hive. So they're usually going to be locked in here, so they won't be able to do that. So far, it sounds like the plan is to take this, put it in my relative's house, and then I think put these in a full box. Make this a full-size hive in a new location. Really hope this works. And if anybody's a professional beekeeper and loves some input, you can leave something in the comments and let me know. We've got lots of capped brood, lots of bees, lots of every age of bees, lots of nurse bees specifically. 1 empty frame so they don't swarm immediately, but I'm not sure if that's necessary. Probably not. Lots of honey, lots of pollen. So, and 2 queen cells, or three queen cells that are capped. So I think this hive is going to be good. I hope so. All right, guys, I'm gonna put the other hive back together. Thanks for watching. All right, got the nuke right here. We are going to move these into this full-size box here. So I was in favor of leaving them in the nuke, but my wife tells me that that's a bad idea. So we're gonna do what she says. Tons of bees. Gotta be really careful to not smash these queen cells. So the last thing we want is to damage any of these queen cells. That one looks good. Some of these are pretty shaped frames, so we want to make sure that we get them aimed at each other properly. These 2 are going to kind of touch up in this corner. These also have to deal with that. All right, girls. It's got a lot of drone.
That sticks out really
queen
far.
cells. Yeah.
You might want to put that against the empty frame, because I feel like when we push them together, it's going to destroy all those drones.
Yeah. Let's.
I mean, I'm fine with just this is gonna sound really heartless, but I'm fine with the drones getting destroyed because they are so resource intensive.
Especially for a split.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically a weakened hive.
Just touch the corner. That's what we got. Okay, so I
Hey,
got lots of bees
You
sitting
want
in
me
here.
to spray them?
No, let's just knock them in.
Okay. They might get in right here.
Yeah, this part might make them mad if anything. Okay, smack it.
That's always exciting.
There we go. 95% of them.
You can put the rest, you can just leave it open and tilted right next to the entrance, and they should go in there. They're getting upset with you.
Okay, hopefully this split takes. This is about the max that we could probably deal with, about 4 hives. Would be wonderful if we had 4 hives. Because if we've got 4 and 1 or 2 of them die, we can split the last 2, hopefully. That's the goal, so that's what we're doing right now. Attempting to split, oh crap, this is. We've got a couple girls down here doing the pheromone. They got this little white spot exposed. Zoom in a little bit. Little white spot exposed. That's them saying, this is home. So hopefully this takes. And another one over here. Looking good. All right, guys, thanks for watching.